In our last episode, we encountered a ton of snow and we had to forego crossing Kongmala Pass. We hiked from Chakung all the way to Labuche, completing the hardest part of the EBC. In this episode, we're on day 9 of our trek. We hike one of the most scenic stretches of the EBC that runs along the Khumbu Glacier. We get to see the infamous Khumbu Icefall, and we finally make it to Everest Base Camp.
I can't believe I'm here.
We're Mason and Shelley, and we're Just Adrift. Episode 153, we've made it to Everest Base Camp.
How's it going, everybody? Mason and Shelley here with Just Adrift, and today is day
9.
Day 9, and the day we go to Everest Base Camp.
I'm super excited. We woke up to a rather clear morning today, and we can see all of the mountains that we couldn't see yesterday because it was snowing. It's really gorgeous here. Right now we're gonna hike to Gorakshep.
I think it's 3 hours east.
Okay.
But maybe.
But we're getting a little bit of elevation, and Gorakshep is actually located on a glacier, is that right?
I think that's right.
Can't get any colder than that.
Yeah, we're gonna drop our stuff, have an early lunch there, and then head out to Everest Base Camp.
Did I tell you how many miles that we've hiked so far?
No.
We've hiked 60 miles so far.
Uphill.
Uphill.
It never gets old.
Never gets old.
Setting out into the Khumbu Valley is much like walking on Mars. There's so many rocks, so much debris, it's hard to know where you're going at first. While today starts out Nepali flat, the added elevation is taking its toll. I can hear my heart beating fast and loud in my ears as I hike.
Jeet called that guy on the horse a Nepali mountain bike. That was pretty funny.
The path begins to climb, and pretty soon you're traversing uneven terrain, climbing closer to the Khumbu Glacier.
How you feeling?
A little tired. Everything's harder up here. Or maybe it's just one of those days where everything feels harder.
I've been excited for today the entire trip. It's hard to believe it's finally here. Leaving Labuche, we're blessed with clear skies, and now we can see we're totally surrounded by massive peaks. It feels like we're on top of the world.
We're about 2 hours from Labuche, headed to Gorakshep, and you get one of the first, most epic views of the Khumbu Valley and Glacier.
Coming over that last hill, the Khumbu Glacier takes your breath away. It's vast, it's violent, a frozen river of ice crashing through the valley. It's so wide you can't see where it begins or ends. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Standing there on the edge of the cliffs, you feel so small. It feels like the wind could just take you away.
So gorgeous. I've never seen anything like this.
So it's probably another 30 minutes to an hour to Gorakshep, depending on how many times we stop to take pictures and photos. But from there, we're gonna have breakfast and then head to base camp.
Yeah. I can't even believe what I'm seeing.
I don't know if I've shared this, but I'm pretty scared of getting too cold. When I get really cold, I have a hard time getting warm again. I'm a true Florida girl. I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would I come here if this is how I feel? Part of trekking is facing your fears and not letting something define you. So here we are, Gorakshep, the last outpost before you reach base camp. It's the #1 place I've been worried about staying the night. It will be our coldest night of the entire trip. Gorakshep is a town in an unlikely place, a dried up sandy lake bed next to the Khumbu Glacier. The land is ever shifting and at an elevation of over 17,000 feet. In fact, back in the 1950s, this used to be the actual base camp. One bonus when you get here, you can check in and drop your stuff before you make the final hike to base camp. We make it here by 11 a.m., just in time for lunch.
After a quick lunch and some tea, we are off to see base camp. It's cold out here, folks. This trail to Everest Base Camp is just a long up and down. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's very rocky, but there's a defined path, and then you're walking alongside the glacier, so you're getting a different view.
Yeah,
Which is cool. We're lucky to have sun, I think.
absolutely.
We just passed some yaks. It still is amazing to me that they can, go over this terrain with
Yeah,
ease.
a yak break is always welcome.
It is.
All right, let's keep going.
Look at the clouds.
This is unreal to see the climbers base camp up here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna drop down into the glacier base. Go check it out.
I guess I didn't realize it was on the glacier.
It's on the glacier, no joke, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no mistaking it. That ice fall is so scary looking.
Let's get a little closer to it.
We're like walking into a glacier. Ah! That is a big hole. I might need my other jacket, babe. Whoa, look at all these rocks.
So you live in the dream. You should see it through someone else's side. Another cipher to break, while the grass grows underneath my feet.
Sun's coming back out.
Yay!
Running out of time for so long. Hello, 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 Leo. Now I'm running out of so long. Hello, 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 Leo. Hope I got the time to tell you. Hello, 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 Leo.
I can't believe I'm here.
Everest Base
We
Camp.
made it.
We
It's
made it.
so surreal. We've talked about this. I know you've been, but it seemed so far away to me for so long.
It's so different to see it. The first time I was here was in November of 17, and there was none of this activity going on with all of
It was
these
just empty?
camps. Yeah, it was completely empty.
Wow. It's not empty now.
We were lucky enough to get great views of it as we were walking along the ridge and some of the surrounding peaks and the ice fall as well. But now the snow is coming down,
Yeah, it is.
which seems completely suitable for 5,300 meters. Yeah.
That's coconut. Well, I wish all these people luck.
Yeah. No doubt.
This is one of our final destinations, but just beginning for them.
जङ्गलमा अब त्यहाँनिर गएर हेर्नुपर्छ
Crazy. It's so cool. I love how colorful it is from above.
With all the different tents and prayer flags.
Yeah, with all the tents and prayer flags.
It is so
It's-
cool.
It's just barely holding on the edge of the earth, you know? There's
Yes.
this little patch of ice. It's so cool to see everyone we've seen on the trail make it here.
Yeah.
It's chilly out, huh?
It's very cold out.
The snow made it way cooler. Everyone's getting on top of the rock. Yes!
Love you too.
So I've read I don't know if you guys have read about ice falls or not, but just reading before we got here, similar to a glacier is a river, a frozen river, an ice fall is a frozen waterfall. So it's
just very jagged, very up and down, looks unstable.
yeah. It's hard to see right now, but we got a good view of it on our way down. It sounds like a terrifying thing because people cross it. They like set up supports to cross it. It's just
You can hear the ice cracking and slowly moving.
so
It's
wild.
pretty insane.
All right, time to rock and roll.
Let's do it. Yay! Snow doggy. Hey. Yeah. What a day.
It was a wonderful day, but I am so exhausted. We just made it back to the tea house. It's snowing. It's been snowing on us for quite some time. I'm ready for some hot tea.
Yeah, and melt into a bowl of soup or some dalbat or something.
Something hot.
How incredible was it to go to base camp today?
It's just amazing. I can't believe it. Like,
It's one of those
I don't
things.
have words for this.
It's one of those things that just takes a little bit of time to sink in.
It's so surreal, you know, after reading about it and thinking about it for so long. But, you know, it wasn't, while it wasn't the longest day that we've had, like it says we hiked just under 10 miles, I'm exhausted. So I think the elevation has a bit to play with it because we've been up maybe the highest that we've been so far, and tonight staying in Gorakshep, we'll be sleeping at the highest elevation. So that's a bit of an adjustment.
Thanks for coming along with us today. If you like this video, please
Like and subscribe.